All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
teacher.
hello,
Good
teacher.
evening, everyone. How are you today? Good.
Excellent, teacher. Thank you. And you?
I'm good. Thank you. How was your weekend? Did you rest? Did you have fun?
Kind of, teacher.
Resting, sleeping, working? All right, guys. Excellent. So we are going to start our class today. Let's just wait a couple more minutes for the rest of the students to connect, to join us. I will show you the agenda for the day, and then we will start, okay? So first, we're going to watch, no, sorry, attendance. Maybe the attendance, we will do it later after the first activity. The first activity is a matching game. Then we will have a video. Then we will see about transfer, cold transfers, warm versus cold transfer. We will complete one of the activities on Moodle. So Unit 2, Vocabulary 2. And finally, we will do a role play activity in couples. Okay, so that is the idea for our class today. All right, so let me start with our first activity. As I told you, is a matching game. So we will do that one first. And after we complete that activity, then I will check attendance, right? So this is the link for our first activity. When you click here, you click on start. So you have some phrases here, useful phrases, and then you're going to drag them into the correct category. Asking to wait, leave a message, ending a call, transferring a call. Okay, so which sentence is appropriate in each category, right? Let's take a couple of minutes to complete that, and then we will socialize it and check the attendance for the day. Right, guys? Let me know when you are done with the activity so we will continue. Right, I think we are ready. Let's socialize the answers. All right, let's see. So let's start. May I leave a message, please? Where is this one? May I leave a message, please?
Leave a message.
Into leave a message category, yes. Thank you very much for your help.
Ending a call.
This is to end the call, yes. Have a nice day.
Ending a
Ending
call.
a call.
Also, as to end the call, I'll transfer you now.
Transferring a call.
Yes, of course, to transfer the call. Thank you for calling. This is also
Ending a call.
ending the call. Yes, I will connect you now.
Transferring a call. Transferring a
Mhm. Yes. Thanks for the information.
Teacher, ending a call.
Also
Yes.
to end the call, yes. I will put you through now. This one-
Transferring a call.
Transferring a call.
This one is very common to transfer the call. Okay, I will put you through, right? Hold the line, please.
Asking to wait.
This is asking to wait. When is a good time to call back?
Teacher, I think it's leave a message.
Yes. Leave a message. Okay, just a moment, please. Leave a message. Can you please hold a moment?
Asking to wait.
This is asking to wait. Would you like to leave a message?
Leave a message.
Leave a message. Please hold.
Asking to wait.
Asking to wait, yes. So we don't usually say wait, but on the call we would say hold. Hold the line, please. Oh, can you please hold for a moment? I'm sorry, her line is busy.
transferring a call.
This is to transfer the call. Could you tell him that I called?
Leave a message.
Leave a message.
Yeah, this one is leaving a message. And one moment, please.
Asking
Of
to wait.
course, asking to wait. All right. All right, guys, excellent. So that's our first activity. Now I'm going to check attendance now that most of the students are connected. Okay, so let me turn off my camera for a moment and let's start checking the attendance. All right, Gerson Arismendi.
Hi, teacher.
All right, thank you. Jean-Claude Barrera.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Yesid Calderon. Yesid is not connected. Natalia Camargo.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Brian Cordero.
Here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Andrés Correa.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Okay, thank you. Silvia Cuellar.
Hi, teacher present.
Hello, thank you. Elkin Fernandez.
Present, teacher.
All right, thank you. Elkin, Julián Figueroa.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Ginette Contecha. Ginette is not connected. Carlos Galán.
Then, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Mabel Gamboa.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. José Alejandro Gómez.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Julissa Riscano.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. And Lisette Carolina Tarazona.
Present, teacher.
All right, very good. So we have 2 students missing for today. All right, we will continue here. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so our next activity and one part of the class today will be focused on transferring calls. And that's what we're going to cover in this first part of the class, right? So first, we're going to start with a video in the study capsules of unit number 2. The video is called Transferring Calls Correctly. Okay, so on Moodle, you can find this activity. I will send you the link through the chat, but it's important that you know where the activity came from or where it is, right? So if you wanted to review it, see it again, it's on the study capsule video number 1 to transfer calls correctly, okay? So we're going to watch the video and then you will answer this question. What are the key points to remember when transferring a call, right? What should we do when transferring a call? So let me give you the link for this video. Just allow me one moment, please. Okay, there you have the video. I'm going to give you 3-4 minutes to watch it individually, and then we will watch it together and socialize your answer, right? All right, guys, did you have enough time to watch the video individually? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
All right,
Yes,
so
teacher.
let's rewatch it a second time, and then we will socialize the answer for the question that we have, right? So let me share my screen and show you the video. I will pause the recording just for the minutes that the video is going to be playing, so we don't have any problems with our recording. All right, guys, let's answer the question that we had on the slide. What are the key points to remember when transferring a call? Can you write them on the chat, please? We will socialize them through the chat. What are the key points to remember when transferring a call? Okay, yes, Lisette, thank you. You say ask permission to put the caller on hold. Yes, so never place the person on hold without telling them first or asking for permission. Okay, yes, don't say transfer, say connect. We use the term transfer here or among colleagues, but when you are speaking to the customer, it's better to say connect. I will connect you with the right person to help you, or I will put you through on their line, okay? So it's better not to say transfer, but connect. Be sure the transfer call is picked up quickly. Yeah, so don't leave the person waiting on the line again when you transfer them, but make sure that this call is answered rather quickly. Introduce the call when transferring, all right? Yes, to give some information to the new agent that will be taking the call. Make a summary, a brief summary of the client's situation, and introduce the call. So yeah, this is Mr. or Mrs. Jones. She wants to buy this product, or she wants to return this, etc. Right? So you give a short introduction of what the customer needs or wants to do. Right? Good. So today in this part, we're going to talk about transferring, two types of transferring that we can find in the customer service area. They are called cold transfer and warm transfer. Do you know anything about this? Have you heard about this? Do you know what is the difference between them?
No, teacher.
Okay, Brian says no.
Teacher.
No. Yes, Lisa? No.
No, teacher.
All right.
It
So we're
could be
okay, Julian, go ahead.
a one transfer. It could be when the customer is holding the phone, and call transfer. It could be when you say another person will call you later. Could be.
All right. Okay. So when you are calling, transferring the customer, it's warm. And then when you call back, maybe it's cold.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, not exactly, but very interesting idea. So let's clarify what are the differences between cold transfer and warm transfer. Okay. Let's take a look. Let me read, help me read. Please, let's hear Jean-Claude. All right, can you start reading these short paragraphs, please?
Okay, teacher. Warm transfers versus cold transfers. There are two types of cold transfers, warm or attended transfers and cool or blink transfers. When we're transferring a color, you had introduced the color and provide the context to the person to whom you are transferring to the call. On the other hand, a call transfer involves routing a call directly to another person without introducing the caller or providing any background information. The decision to use a warm or cool transfer depends on the situation and the desired outcome.
Thank you. Very good. All right. So we have these two types of transfer. The first is the warm transfer. So this is, I would say, the most common is when you have a customer and then it's necessary to transfer this person because it's in another department, or maybe the call is escalated, the person is getting angry, so maybe you need to put the call through a supervisor, right? So this is a warm transfer. And then the cold transfer is when you place the person on hold, then you dial the other number or the other extension, and then you connect them directly without talking to the other customer representative, right? The customer service representative. So these are the two types of transfer that we can have, and we can decide whether to use warm transfer or cold transfer depending on the situation, right? So we're going to see a little bit more of both of them, okay? Let's start with warm transfer. Let's see, Carlos, can you read the first paragraph here, please?
Okay, teacher. A warm transfer typically provides a better customer experience. The caller doesn't have to repeat themselves, and the process ensures they speak with the right team member who can help. Use this option when a caller needs assistance with a complex issue that requires expert support.
All right, let's continue. Elkin, can you read the second paragraph, please?
Yes, teacher. Excuse me. Warm transfer are most appropriate for escalation calls, emotional situations, and conversations around sensitive subject matters. They're also helpful for building customer relationships by delivering a personalized experience, which often results in faster resolution.
All right, good. And the last one here, please, Natalia.
Okay, teacher, let us consider an example where a customer calls in with a product issue. The customer explains the issues to the agent, but after learning more, the agent needs to transfer their question to a specialist. With a warm transfer, the agent can give their colleague a quick briefing on what has been discussed. But so when the customer gets transferred, they are seamlessly,
yes,
seamlessly able to pick up where the last call left off.
Yes. Okay. So let's take a look and let's clarify here. Okay. So it is recommended that to use warm transfer in most cases because this result in a better customer experience. Okay. So this is because the customer will not have to repeat themselves to another representative, and this will ensure that the person is speaking with the right person that can help them, okay? So when are warm transfer calls appropriate is when, as I said before, when the call is escalated. Escalated means that the customer is angry, it's upset, and is asking for your supervisor, okay? So maybe you were not able to help them to solve the situation, and they're getting frustrated, so they would request for your supervisor. So in this case, you would need to have a warm transfer. Explain the situation to your coworker, the other agent, explain what's happening, give them the basic information of the customer, maybe their name, the account number if necessary, or the phone number, right? So this is when the call is escalated. Also, when the situation is a bit emotional, again, the customer is getting angry, their emotions are like getting more and more intense, so you would warm transfer the call, okay? Also, when we want to deliver a more personalized experience, so that the customer doesn't have to repeat again and again what they need, right? So, as we have here an example, the customer explains all the issue, but when you hear what the customer is saying, you figure out, you realize that you need to transfer them to a specialist, another person, right? So in this case, you would need to give your colleague some instructions. This is like a summary or what you discuss with the customer. Okay, so when they are transferred, there are no problems, and the customer will not have to repeat the information again and again, right? So this is what we have here. The first agent informs or summarizes the info for the second agent, and then you transfer the call, right? Also, it's recommended that when you need to transfer a customer, you would provide them with the telephone number, maybe that so that they can contact you again. So if the call is disconnected or gets disconnected, they know which number to call. So this is very common, right? So the customer gets into the general service, right? And then you figure out that they need maybe the billing service or the technical support or sales expert, okay, whatever the area is. So if the customer already went through that first stage of the general information, then you can give them, of course, if it's allowed by the company, you could give them the number. Oh, for this department that you need, here is a number in case the call gets disconnected, so that the customer doesn't have to go through all that process again, okay, all over again. So, well, that is in summary a warm transfer, okay? Now, let's take a look at a call transfer. What is a call transfer? Sylvia, can you read the first paragraph here?
Okay, teacher. When to use a call transfer. A call transfer is appropriate when the caller requests to speak with a specific person or department. You can connect them with the right team member quickly for a streamlined experience, and it is also suitable for handling urgent or time-sensitive calls.
All right, so this is the other case when the customer already knows that you are not the person that's going to help them, because maybe this is the general service. So the customer calls and tells you, hello, can you please transfer me to the billing department? They don't tell you anything else. You would say, okay, hello, sir, hello, ma'am, of course, allow me just a second. I will put you through their line, okay? And then this is call transfer, okay? When the customer specifically requests to speak to one department, you can connect them without having to speak to the other customer service agent, okay? Mabel, can you read the second paragraph, please?
Teacher, call transferring?
Yes.
Call transferring a call can also be a better option if a connect center faces a surge in agents must resolve the calls within a specific period. They offer the fastest way to get customers to the right team members who can help.
All right, who can help? Julian, can you read paragraph number 3?
Yes, while less person call transfers can sometimes be the more efficient way to handle communications. Maintain an excellent customer experience by telling the caller they are being transferred anyway. Also, providing with a callback number in case there is interruption or the call gets disconnected.
Okay, the call gets disconnected. And Andres, please read the last one, number 4.
The teacher. Let us consider an example when a call transfer makes sense. If a customer calls in with an urgent request or they are trying to reach a different department, you can help them quickly with a call transfer. They immediately get routed to the person that can help them, minimizing unnecessary conversation along the way.
All right, very good. Okay, so this is here we have that in some cases in contact centers, there is a surge in the volume of calls. So they would ask you to call transfer calls to maximize the efficiency or the time that the calls are handled, okay? So this is the fastest way to get the customers into the right with the right person that can help them is by using the call transfer. Okay, so this of course can be less personal, and but sometimes it can be the more efficient way to handle with the calls, right? So it's always important that you inform the customer that they are being transferred and what is the reason, right? So you would never ever receive a call and then maybe interrupt the customer and place them on hold without telling them, right? It's always important you would say, okay, I understand the situation. Can I please put you on hold? Or is it okay if I place you on hold for a couple of seconds and etc. Then you will explain that they are being transferred and what's the reason, okay? So here you can see call transfer is that the call is directly transferred. They don't speak to each other. To a customer representative, representatives don't speak to each other. You just take the call and transfer it to the other person, right? So that is, in summary, the difference between call transfer and word transfer. Is there any question? It's clear.
It's clear, teacher.
All right. One second. All right. So here we are going to finish this part with some important information about vocabulary, right? So we're going to see these letters. This acronym can be very common for you in this customer service area, right? The CSAT. So this means the customer satisfaction score. When you see these letters, the CSAT, they mean the customer satisfaction score. Okay, so let's read it together. Lisette, Liscano, can you please read this paragraph? Lisette?
Sorry, teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you, yes.
Customer satisfaction score. Measure customer satisfaction with a business.
Sorry, we say satisfaction.
Sorry, teacher, could you repeat?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction with a business. Purchase or interaction. It's one of the most straightforward ways to measure customer satisfaction, and it's obtained by asking a simple question such as how satisfied were you with your experience? To answer, there's a corresponding survey scale, which can be 1 to 3, 1 to 5, or 1 to 10.
All right, yes, very good. So the CSAT is the customer satisfaction score. So this measures the customer satisfaction. I believe that everyone has had to answer one of these surveys, maybe from your mobile telephone company or the bank. These places, they will ask you, can you answer this survey and qualify my service? If it was perfect or excellent, you put 10, 9, 8. Okay, if it was not so good, then you put 5 or 6. If it was bad, terrible, you would put 2 or a 3, right? So that is the customer satisfaction score, or the CSAT. Okay, this is the most straightforward, directa, the most straightforward way to measure the customer satisfaction. Okay, as you can see. So which type of transfer do you think it will have a better satisfaction score? Warm transfer or cold transfer?
Warm transfer station.
Warm.
Yes, maybe warm transfer, because the customer feels heard, they know that you are paying attention and that you know how to help them, right? One of the downsides or the negatives of warm transfer can be the time, right? So this is can affect your scores, or yes, your development, because of the time that you spend in each call, right? So it will depend on what your specific company, the customer service company, wants from you. If they would prefer to have great satisfaction score, or if they prefer to handle many customers very quickly. So that will depend if you use warm transfer more than cold transfer, right? Okay, so here to finish off this part, I have some situations, and I want you to think about what type of transfer would you use in each situation, okay? So there are just 4, just let's take 2-3 minutes to read them individually, and you think, okay, I will put cold transfer or warm transfer in this case. Right? Let's socialize your answers. So for the first one, when a customer calls and requests for the technical assistance department, what do you think?
Teacher, I think it's a call transfer.
Yes, in this
Yes, me
case,
too.
yes, because the customer is requesting specific department. They already know what they need. So you would use a call transfer in this case. Okay, next, when a customer is upset or frustrated and asks to speak to a supervisor or manager.
Wire transfer?
Yes, this is a warm transfer. Of course, you will need to explain what the situation is to the manager or to the supervisor. Yes, this is warm. Next, when the customer needs to book an appointment or schedule a visit, a service visit, and he has already provided his or her availability. So imagine the customer calls and says, I need to the service to come on this day because I don't have to work on Friday at 2 p.m. Can you schedule that for me? What would you do?
A wire transfer?
Yes, the appropriate thing would be a warm transfer. Why? Why a warm transfer and not a cold transfer? What do you guys think? Why is a warm transfer? No idea?
Maybe because we can provide that information to the next caller, the next agent, please.
Of
Sorry.
course, yes. So this would be to avoid the customer having to repeat that information, the same information that he or she already provided, right? So because we already have some details, it would be important to make the connection so that the customer doesn't have to repeat again and again, okay? And the last one, when the customer speaks a different language, contacts the call center and the agent cannot communicate effectively.
I think it's called transfer.
Yes, in this case, this one could be call transfer. You don't understand, simply just say to the customer, okay, I'm going to connect you to the line who can help you in your language or whatever it is, and then you will connect them directly. In this case, there won't be any need to do the warm transfer, okay? All right, guys, good. So that's the end of our practice of warm and cold transfer. Now I have here, oh, just a second. Let me check here. There's one missing thing. Oh, yes. Okay, we are going to complete one of the activities from Moodle. So let me show you right now. Before we do our role play, you're going to complete this activity. So the activity is Unit 2, Vocabulary 2. So remember, Unit 2, Getting in Touch. Unit 2, Vocabulary 2. All right? So click on the activity. This would be closed tomorrow at 10 p.m. Okay? La actividad se cierra mañana, 3 de octubre, a las 10 de la noche. All right? So you can have 10 minutes, 15 minutes maximum to complete it right now. After you do this, we will have our role play, okay, in the next hour of the class. So this activity is very easy. Just read the definitions and drag the correct word in each case. Positive, courtesy, interrupt, empathy, jargon. Last week I explained what jargon is. Dead air, overload, and report. Okay? So let's do that. Unit 2, Vocabulary 2. Okay. All right, thank you, Julian. What happens with the other students who are not working on the activity? I see Elkin, Lisette, Gerson, Mabel, Natalia, Lisette, Silvia, Andres, Julian, Jean-Claude, Carlos. I don't see Brian. I don't see who else? Jose Alejandro. Guys, remember this is class work. This is what we will evaluate or grade, is that you are working on the activities in the time that is assigned for them, right? The activities are not very difficult. So you don't have an excuse of why you are not working on the activities. Remember, the activities have specific deadlines. If you don't meet those deadlines, then the activity will be at 0. Okay, you don't have other opportunities to complete them. I'm giving you 1 extra day apart from the time that we have here in class. No more than that, okay? Okay, jargon in Spanish would say jerga, something like this.
Teacher, sorry.
Yes, Julian, tell me.
We need to do the unit 2 vocabulary 1.
No, vocabulary 2.
Okay, okay.
Vocabulary
Okay,
1
okay.
is hidden.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes. I did it. I did it the vocabulary 2
Okay,
already. Thank you.
good. All right, guys, let's socialize our answers for this activity, and then we will move on with the role play. Okay. So let's start comparing. For example, Lisette Tarazona. The first one, tell me what is the word, and then you read the definition.
Okay, teacher. Empathy is the understanding of others' feelings.
Yes, empathy is the understanding of others' feelings. Good. Andres, can you read the second one, please?
Okay, teacher. Rapport means a relationship based on mutual trust.
Yes, we say rapport. The rapport
Rapport.
means a relationship based on mutual trust. Brian, can you read the third? What is the answer?
Yeah. Interrupt refers to technical terminology.
Yes, jargon, you said? Interrupt, it's not, it's jargon.
Is that one?
Yes,
Okay.
so jargon. This is what we call a technical vocabulary that is used in a particular profession or group. Technical terminology is jargon, okay? Elkin, can you read the next?
Okay, the next is, excuse me, interrupt. Means to begin speaking while someone else is speaking.
Yes, interrupt. Good. Carlos, can you read the next one, please?
Yes, teacher. Positive is something affirmative and inclusive.
Yes, positive. John, can you read the next one?
Yes, teacher. Means a long period of telephone silence, dead air.
Yes, this is called the dead air.
Dead air. Yes,
Dead
teacher.
air. Gerson, please, the next one.
Yes, teacher. The next one is overload.
An annexes?
Of information.
Annexes of information, yes. And Jose, can you read the last one, please?
Yes, teacher. Courtesy is a polite and respectful behavior.
Yes, polite and respectful behavior. Let's socialize. All right, perfect. Those are the correct answers. Okay, very good. Right, guys, so that was our activity from Moodle today. Remember, I think everyone did it today, but it will be closed tomorrow, October 3rd at 10 p.m. All right, guys, now before we go into the role play, I'm going to send you this link so you can check some useful vocabulary for your activity, for your role play. Okay, so let me show you. This is the link. All right, this is the link. Okay, fun vocabulary, common words and phrases to use daily, right? So you can scroll down a little bit. Of course, these words, the fun vocabulary is not necessary. You just scroll down and can see here. Must have phrases for professional and casual telephone calls. So when you first make contact, you can say, hello, I am this, or this, or you can say, good morning, you are calling to blah, 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 how may I help you, all right? So you can use this vocabulary. When you are giving or taking information, you can say, to ask, sorry, hello, have I reached this company? Yes, you have reached this company. How may I help you today? Or I'm calling to ask for this. I'm calling to follow up on, para seguir, ¿no? Follow up, continuar, follow up on this. Can you give me your name and your phone number, please? If you have bad connection, these are some useful phrases. For taking or leaving a message, can I take a message? Can she call me back? To transfer a call, we already know about this, so please hold in the line. I'm forwarding your call to, or I'm connecting you to the correct department, etc. Okay, asking politely to repeat. So let me read that back to you. This is very useful. The spelling B-R-A-D. We will see a little bit further the correct spelling or the appropriate spelling of words is very necessary. Are you referring to this? How do you spell that? In other words, what you're saying is, so paraphrasing, making a request or refusing a request, all of this. So you can use this website to guide you, to help you in the activity that we're going to do. Right? So let me open the link for the role play, and then we will create the groups. Okay, so here, can you see my screen? Can you see the
Yes.
folder? Okay, so we will have hopefully 7 groups, maybe 6 groups today, because there are 13 students. So we will have one group of 3 students. So room number 1 will be group number 1, room 2, group 2. You already know, right? So if you are in breakout room number 1, you are from group 1. So you will open the document here and edit that document. This one you can edit, right? Because I already created your documents, so you don't need to create a new one. Just edit these ones, okay? So each group has a different role play situation. For example, this one is a medical center. The receptionist at a medical center. Okay, so you will read the situation and create a short role play based on that situation. You can implement what we have learned about greetings, about appropriate vocabulary, okay? Maybe not transfer, it won't be that necessary, but yes, you can use the opening phone call, closing the call, appropriate vocabulary to help the customer, right? So we will have around 20 minutes to prepare, and then we will come back and present your role plays in the class, all right? You can write them here, and then when you return, you will read out, or you try to memorize the role play and then act it out for your classmates. Yes, Julian?
Teacher, we have to do the both situation or only one? Just only one.
This is one situation, but this is the customer and this is the agent.
Okay.
All right? But it's only one situation in each case. So you follow the instructions. For example, this customer, or in this case, the patient is a medical center. So he has an appointment on Tuesday, the 3rd, at this time, but he needs to change it for this other day. And this is the answer. You don't have a free appointment on that day. So explain the situation and find a solution, right? So read the situations carefully and create a conversation based on that. One of you will be the customer and the other will be the representative, right? The customer service representative. All right, do we have any questions before we start with our role play activity? No? No questions, so please open the link to see each of the documents. I'm going to create the breakout rooms now. right? You can go to the breakout rooms.
Lucette, what is your last name?
Lizcano Ariza.
Okay.
Other example, this other, this is other example. I read other situations. Okay, you need to select from your partner this office. You play this on every today, so you could go but just make sure you say sorry. Hmm. Before the you want me and John officer one other person. Or she is meant for general enjoy thinking if anyone to Jose, I'm not sure. I have question. In the example, the person who responds the telephone is the partner of the.
Is like a colleague? Oh,
I'm not sure. I think it's a colleague, but
yes.
Okay, what is the situation? Let me clarify. Two?
yes, teacher
Two.
too.
Okay, let's take a look.
Is a partner or is a colleague?
Okay, you need to telephone your partner at his or her office. You plan to be home early, but so you could go out for dinner together, but you have to stay. Okay, your partner's office. This is like a marriage, right? Like
Yes.
husband or wife. This is it.
But who is the person who respond the telephone?
You work at the Smith John. He or she's an important meeting. Okay, so in this case, you are like the secretary, the receptionist for this person, and you are taking the message for them. Okay.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
teacher,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God, it's a big problem for his husband. Okay, entonces, so,
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
When we say you are calling, you are calling to the name, or I don't know, the name of the company, or you are calling in the name of the company. O sea, we need to use the two. or is without two?
Okay,
We need a
you are
preposition.
you're calling to hello, you're calling Blooming. No, in this case you don't need a preposition. You're calling Blooming Wonderful.
Okay.
I would say good morning. It's more appropriate, or good afternoon, or good evening, like a bit more formal. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, teacher,
All
thank
right.
you.
So good morning.
Okay.
You're calling.
Wonderful.
How can I
You
how
said
can I help?
speaking?
Hi, Lucette is speaking. Yes. How can I help? How can I help you? Help you.
How can I help you? Okay.
So here I can.
Ok, Mabel. Ok, hacemos ahora sí la escribimos. ¿Tú eres de customer o de agent?
Customer agent doesn't matter. Maybe customer. Yes, a customer.
Ok,
Um,
listo.
Let me check. Carlos, phone call, yes? Or
Yes.
okay.
Ah, bueno, sí. Your name
Uh,
could you tell me your name
for the reserve.
for the book, right? For the chef. Okay.
Entonces ahí
For
voy yo.
chef,
Entonces, Jan.
reservation.
Okay, Julian. Perfect. My name is Jean Claude. Nice to meet you. Um, um, I want to know. I will want to know if
Pets are allowed.
if you have a problem with the pets.
With pets.
With pets. Listo.
Eh,
Ahí.
could you, could you, well, I need you to tell my wife that I can, I cannot,
Or I was thinking some like, can you please inform her that our son has a school appointment tomorrow? Oh,
uh,
Beautiful. Okay.
Give me the address. Address. So I ask, where do we send the flowers? Could you please give me the address?
Yes, teacher, I am writing the call in this moment on the document.
All right, good. Hi, Andres. What happened? Elkin disconnected?
Hi, teacher. Yes, he told me that he has some problem with his internet.
Okay, I see.
So yes, I'm working on the activity by myself, but Elkin told me that is he will work in that when his internet works. So
All right, okay, no problem. Thank you.
okay, teacher.
Football, swimming, tennis,
Mm-hmm.
and water sports with one sports with uh, qualified um, mm, instructors,
Mm-hmm.
instructors, and the correct safety, sí, como las medidas de seguridad, safety.
Espera, because we have a huge file where you can play many sports, such football, swimming, tennis, and water sports with qualified instructors and safety politics, no? Or what was it?
Qualified instructors. The correct safe policy.
Listo, entonces ahí voy yo. Entonces yo le digo, ahí. No, perfect. Perfect. Exciting. Excited to go. But there is something that worries me a little. Where is the weather in September? No, sí quería ver, what is the weather like in September?
Yes, what is the weather like?
Sí, September. Listo.
The weather is sometimes warm but windy.
Medidas de seguridad aquí en el security measures. Sería mejor.
Measures.
Sí. And
Sí.
I could say, thank you, Lisette. I will solve the situation after you talk to me.
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
I could say, thank you for the information, Lisette. I will solve the situation after you talk me by first ones.
But I can understand because I can
Well,
solve the situation because basically I don't
yeah,
have appointment available to this day.
yeah.
Yes.
When we are transferring.
Okay. Yeah, it's perfect. You can include in the document.
The
Okay,
All right,
teacher.
guys, are you ready? Okay,
Yes.
good. You can go back to the main meeting, right?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Right.
teacher.
All right, guys. So we will have time to hear some of your role plays today. Because we only have 2 hours now, we will go until 7:50, right? Or 7:55. So the other schedule was when we had 4 hours. We finished at 7:45. Now we will go until 7:50 or 7:55, okay? So we have a little bit more time. So let's start listening to maybe Jose and Natalia. I think you had already finished. So let's start with you guys.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
So, hello, Sophia. I need to speak with my wife. Call you transfer me?
Hello, Tom. I'm sorry. Right now your wife is in a meeting. How can I assist you?
Oh no, I need to talk to her urgently. It is very important to me.
Okay, but is with a very important client and cannot answer you. And the most I can do is take notes and pass them to her as soon as possible if you want.
Okay, I understand. Well, I need you to tell my wife that I cannot meet with her this afternoon because I have some very important reports to present. So please tell him that I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Tom. Don't tell me that. She was really looking forward to dinner tonight. In fact, I will have to cancel the restaurant reservation.
Yes, I also wanted to meet her today. I feel very bad for not being able to attend.
Okay, Tom. I will tell her as soon as she is out of the meeting. I hope you make a lot of progress in your work.
Okay, thank you very much. I will call later to speak directly with her. Thank you.
All right, guys, very good. Yes, their situation was about the receptionist taking the message for the wife. All right, thank you, Jose and Natalia. Very good. Let's see another group. Maybe Lisette and Silvia. You are ready?
Yes, teacher, we are ready.
Okay, you can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning. You're calling Blooming Wonderful. Lisette speaking. How can I help you?
Good morning, Lisette. I'm Natalia, and I'm calling because I want to order some flowers for my friends who are celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Oh, sure. I'll be pleased to help you. What kind of flowers would you like?
Okay, I would like to order 20 red roses for today at 3 p.m. Please, how much would it cost?
Yes, of course. It would cost $40. Would you like to add a special message on the card?
Okay, yes, I would like you to write the next sentence. Congratulations. I hope your amazing and beautiful marriage lasts forever and ever.
Okay, sure. And where do we send the flowers? Could you please give me the address?
Yes, please send them to 23 Cornelia Street, New York.
All right. And could you please provide me with a telephone number in case we need to contact you again?
Okay, my phone number is 1-212-123-4567.
Okay, thank you. The flowers will be delivered at the agreed time. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Lisette.
All right, very good, girls. Thank you. So yes, remember the numbers. Usually we don't say 200. They just say the number. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right?
Yes,
So
teacher,
we
because
don't
I don't
say
know how to.
200. Yes, in the phone numbers we don't usually say the numbers like 100 or 200. No, just 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. Okay, it's like the format that
Okay.
we follow. 1, 2,
Thank you,
1,
teacher.
2, like this. All right, let's hear one more group. Let me double check here. Okay, maybe Gerson, Lisette, and Brian, you are ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. Hello, I'm Lisette. How can I help you? Mr. Arismendi?
Hi, Lisette. How are you? I need to change my appointment on Tuesday the 3rd to Thursday the 5th at 3 o'clock because I have had trouble with my agenda. Could you help me, please?
Okay, Mr. Arismendi, let me check our agency. Sorry, unfortunately, I don't have appointments available for this day. I will connect you with the department responsible for priority appointments.
Okay, Lisette, thank you. I appreciate a solution because its appointment is very important to me. I have been feeling sick the last month.
Okay, Mr. Arismendi, please stay on the line for 5 seconds while I connect your call with Brian, our assistant of priority department. Hello, Brian. I'm connecting you with Mr. Arismendi. He needs to change his appointment to Thursday 5th, but I cannot schedule it because there are not appointments available for that day. I would appreciate it if you could schedule a priority appointment with Dr. Hernandez for this day.
Hello, Lisette. Thank you for the information. I find the way to solve it.
Okay, Brian, I'm connected with Mr. Arismendi.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Arismendi. I am looking my schedule, and fortunately, another customer canceled their appointment, and there are opportunity for you. Could you take the assigned schedule for Thursday?
Hi, Brian. What hour exactly?
How about 10?
No, Brian. This time is too late for me because I arrived late at home. Could you give me another solution, please?
What time do you prefer? And I'll check.
I would prefer 3 o'clock. Is a good option to me.
Yeah, I think I could be an exception for you because I'm interested in your treatment. That's fine. See you there.
Okay, thank you, Brian.
Bye-bye. Thank you for calling.
All right, good. So I see in your document you did not include the closing of the call, right? The last part. So perfect, you confirm the appointment has been assigned. Then the patient says, okay, thank you very much. Brian would say, all right, Mr. Remendi, pleasure helping you out today. See you on your appointment. Bye-bye. Okay, so you needed to include that on the document. I just saw that it was not included there, okay? But very good, guys, thank you. Okay, let's do, okay, we're going to stop here for today with the first 3 groups. Tomorrow we will hear Carlos, Andres Anelkin, and Jean-Claude and Julian, okay? We will start the class with your role plays, right? Thank you, guys. That is all for today. See you tomorrow at 6. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.